Hello children, welcome back to our English today's lecture. Today we are going to start unit 4 and I am going to teach you poem, that is Why. The name of the poem is Why. So let's start the poem. Explanations of stanza 1 and 2. First I will read the poem and then I am going to explain. I know a curious little boy who is always asking why. Why this? Why that? Why then? Why now? Why not? Why by the by? He wants to know why wood should swim, why lead and marble sink, why should sun shine and wind should blow, and why we eat and drink. Here, in these two stanzas, the poet wants to explain that. The poet says that he knows a little boy who is very curious about asking questions. He is asking about anything and everything. He is very anxious and eager to know something about everything. He keeps on asking why this, why that, why now, why not, and other similar questions about everything he comes across. It means whatever he looks, he is asking the questions in curious way. This is the explanation of the first stanza. In the second stanza, again, the poet further describes about the little boy's questions. Again, the little boy asking various questions. He asked, why does this wood swim in water while lead and marble sink in it? What he is asking? Wood swim and why marble sink in water, lead and marble? This question asked by him continuously in a curious way. These questions he is asking and trying to get the answer. The questions asked by him indicates that his imagination is very strong. He has the good observation. He has the good observation. Isn't it? So understood in the second stanza? In the first stanza, a little boy is too curious to ask various types of questions about why. Whatever he looks surrounding, he is asking question, why this, why that. And in the second stanza, he is asking the questions about why woods would swim and why lead and marble sink in the water. He also asks why sun should shine and wind should blow. Why sun only shining and wind is blowing? Why we eat and why we drink? Why we eat and why we drink? Downside, some meanings given. Curious means eager to know something. Lead means a soft metallic element. Metallic any element that is known as lead. Sink means go down below the surface of water. And marble means small glass balls. Children are playing. You see? Yes. Let's see this stanza third and fourth. He wants to know what makes the clouds and why they cross the sky. Why sinks the sun behind the hills and why the flowers die. Some of these why are not too hard to answer if you will try. Others no one ever yet has found the reason why. Reason means meaning given, a cause or an explanation for an action. Any questions we have the reason and we are answering. That is. So what's here in this third stanza the poet explains? In this stanza, again, the poet gives some more examples of the questions asked by the little boy. He says that the boy wants to know what are the clouds made up of? And why do they move up in the sky? Means why the clouds are moving in the sky only, unlike all other things that move on the ground. Many things are going on the ground, moving on the ground. And why only clouds are moving on the sky? Like that, he has a question in his mind and he wants the answer of that. He also wants to know that at sunset, why does the sun disappear? Disappear behind the hills. Disappear means it is hiding behind the hills. At the evening, at the time of sunset, sun goes. Sun is setting, no? Sunset. So why it's sunset? Why the sun disappear behind the hills? What's the reason that the pretty flowers in the garden die of a sudden? So these are the questions comes in the mind of that little child, and that is explained by the poet. Why the clouds move on the sky? Why the sun sink behind the hills? And why the flowers, these beautiful flowers, die? This is the explanation of the third stanza. And the last stanza, the poet says that some of these questions asked by the little boy are not difficult to answer. We can answer it easily. We will try. We just need to think that a little boy is and can satisfy the child's curiosity. We have to satisfy him by asking him, by telling them him all questions answers. But the answer is to some other questions is not even known to us, and we have not pondered over them. It means we have to think, we have to see the curiosity of the child, and we have to give the answer of all the questions he has in mind and he asks us. This is the explanation in the last stanza. Very simple and easy poem. Why means question. That children, wherever he goes, whatever he watch, he has a question in his mind and he wants the answer. And we seen how he wants, how he seen, what are the things he watch, and he has a very good observation and he wants the answer of that. So this is the explanation, very easy poem. Below I given the meanings. You write down the poem, difficult words and meanings in your English notebook, Unit 4 poem. In next lecture, I will teach you the lesson from this Unit 4. So read the poem properly, watch the video, you can easily understand. It is not very difficult poem, very easy poem. Overall explanation that the poet says that the boy has a curiosity about the various questions whatever he looks surrounding and is asking, and we are trying to give the correct answer with satisfaction. Means they will get the satisfied with that answer and they will understand, yes, really it is correct. This much only. Thank you.